Time now for Better Money Boston. I'm here with David Shapiro. He's the Regional Director of Wealth at Johnson Brunetti. Now, many people, they dream of retirement, but then they struggle to pinpoint the right time to take the leap. So, David, how do we find out if we're ready to retire?
Well, you're right, Megan. There's many different things to consider as you're getting into retirement, and it's just different than when you're just looking to grow and you're in those working years.
How important is it that we take into account any debt we have or our expenses?
Yeah, it's vital because essentially what we want to do is take a look at your sources of income and look at your expenses. And debt can be a big part of that. Debt at 1.9% on a mortgage is very different than having credit card debt at 19%. So often in preparation for that stage of life, we really want to look at ways to minimize, eliminate those big parts of expenses. I'd rather see you spend that money on fun things than just toward credit card interest.
Absolutely. What about our savings level?
Yeah, and that's vital too. So once you get into retirement, you're just not going to be having enough money coming in. It's all about taking your hard work that you've had your entire life and then turning that into an income stream. And that's a dramatic shift that a lot of folks have trouble with. And when we sit down with clients, that's a big step we go through, is helping them transition into turning all of their hard work into a consistent paycheck for this time of life.
David, so many people pour themselves into their careers, right? And then they maybe evaluate and they say, maybe I'm ready to step away. Should we be thinking about our career and what we do every day?
Absolutely. And we have more and more clients today that like the idea of maybe you're just not working in such a high pressure, stress job. Maybe you're working 2 or 3 days a week. I had a client who said during retirement, he just wants to work in a grocery store because that's just something he thinks he would enjoy. Or it's filling your time with things that are just going to provide value to you and make you happy long term.
A lot of good things to think about to identify when to retire. And you've brought a free book for our viewers. Tell us about this.
Megan, we have a great free book for our viewers called Are You Ready to Retire? And it's just going to have some nice graphics, some great questions, and just a checklist to have a list of things to consider as you're getting towards this stage of life to make sure you're doing everything right and be stress-free, enjoy retirement.
All right. It's a great book. It's free. We want you to have it. So go to bettermoneyboston.com to get it. Again, get that free book now at bettermoneyboston.com. We'll see you back next week for another edition of Better Money Boston.